Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom. I'm Okpeyemi Owosheni, and these are the stories we're tracking at the moment. The Supreme Court has dismissed an appeal filed by the All Progressive Congress and its governorship candidate in Adamawa State, Aisha Dahiru Binani. The five-member panel led by John Okoro on Wednesday said the appeal lacked merit. The court also condemned the conduct of the state's former resident electoral commissioner, Udo Ari, who earlier declared Binani winner of the election, describing it as irresponsible and criminal. Still on judicial matters, the President of the Court of Appeal, Justice Monica Dongba Mensem, has constituted the National and State Houses of Assembly Election Petition Tribunal to hear and determine petitions that may arise from the conduct of Surulere 1 Federal Constituency by-election for 2024. The election is scheduled to be held on February 3, 2024. The Surulere Federal Constituency 1 seat became vacant due to the resignation of the former occupant Femi Gbajabiamila, who after winning was appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as his chief of staff. And the senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, and an early childhood education specialist, Awa Mustafa, have sued the federal government, the Minister of Education, and the Universal Basic Education Commission. Their suit is over their failure to access the 68 billion naira Universal Basic Education Commission fund to provide free basic education for every Nigerian child of school age. The Attorney General of the 36 states of the Federation and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT Abuja were also listed as respondents in the suit. The federal government has also disclosed that Nigeria is currently off track concerning progress on achieving the Global Sustainable Development Goal sanitation targets and is regrettable among those behind. It also said that the country loses about $3 billion annually due to poor sanitation arising from the use of shared toilets and open defecation. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Joseph Usef, who disclosed this in Abuja on Tuesday at the National Workshop on Safety Managed Sanitation, however, disclosed that the government was working hard to tackle the identified concerns. And a judge in the U.S. state of Delaware has voided the $56 billion compensation package of Tesla chief executive Elon Musk, siding with a shareholder who claimed the entrepreneur was overpaid. The judge in Delaware Chancery Court ruled that the plaintiff, its Tesla shareholder named Richard Oneta, was entitled to rescission, approving the annulment of Musk's 2018 compensation arrangement worth as much as $55.8 billion. And on the foreign scene, Iran-backed Kata'ib Hezbollah group has announced a suspension of hostile operation against U.S. troops as Washington ponders its response in a deadly drone attack that killed 3 of its soldiers. The group's attempt to de-escalate late on Tuesday, which it says was motivated by a desire not to embarrass the Iraqi government, was met with skepticism in the United States. The Pentagon alleges that there have been 3 further attacks since the attack in Jordan on January 28, 2024. And on sport, South Africa has beaten Morocco 2-0 to qualify for the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire. The North Africans became the latest major casualty 24 hours after defending champion Senegal were also defeated. Africa's top-ranked side were hoping to follow up their remarkable run to the last 4 in Qatar just over a year ago, winning by their second AFCON title 48 years after their first win. And that's it on the newsroom at this moment. Many thanks for joining us. I'm Okpeyemi Owosheni. Bye for now.